My question is, under what condition, if only you think it appropriate or favorable to notify an employee by email that he or she has been laid off? Aside from the symbolic concern, what are the communication problems might occur when using email to lay off or fire someone? Okay, next, I will explain about the communication. Communication is the process by which information is transmitted and understood between two or more people. In my opinion, by giving someone notice by using email for communication are not appropriate or favorable because it might hurt feeling and make a person become low confident, also depression. The problem may appear when using email to notify employee that she or he has been laid off. There are two problems may face when using email medium of communication. The problem we may occur first, poor medium of communication emotion. People lay on face expression and other non-verbal cue to interpret the emotion meaning of word. Email lack of the parallel communication channel. For example, we can see from this situation is what happened to Miss Eklima when she received termination letter through email. From her expression face showed that she also upset and shocked because that termination letter need to her quit job immediately. The second problem may occur, reduced politeness and respect. Email messages are often less diplomatic than written letter. From this situation, we can see that director company are not respect their own employee, even an employee was serviced at that company for several years. From this situation, we have two suggestions can be applied to avoid problem occur in communication with using email. First, as director company, he or she should make face-to-face conversation. This will help the employee respect and diplomatic person. With this method, it can help director and employee solve the issue from termination without need to hurt feeling each other. Second, using written notice. The termination of employee need to follow the procedure. The notice need to given 2 weeks before the date of termination. It can help the employee prepare to find another job, and her or she also will likely not in trouble because of termination. It also helps an employee prepare from physical and mental when he or he receives the letter of issue of termination. Thank you for listening my presentation. Bye.
strategies for developing listening skills is prepare yourself to listen. Relax. Focus on the speaker. Put other things out of mind. The human mind is easily distracted by other talks. For example, what's for lunch? What time do I need to leave to catch my train? Is it going to rain? Try to put other talk out of mind and concentrate on the message they are being communicated. Next is remove distraction. Focus on what is being said. Don't doodle, shuffle papers and look out the window. Avoid unnecessary interruptions. This behavior disrupts the listening process and send message to the speaker that you are bored or distracted. And lastly is eye contact. When it comes to be a good listener, it is important for you to have eye contact with the other person. It shows that you are paying attention and engage with the conversation. When you don't have eye contact with the other person, it shows that you don't care and are not interested in what they have to say. I'm sorry, can you speak English?
不行，这个好，我可以有奖励。
Can you understand her? No, I'm sorry, I also don't understand. Can you repeat?
我可以奖励。
Yang? What?
啊。
Oh, okay. So, wait, huh?
Hello. Okay, what defines culture? Culture certainly includes race, nationality, and ethnicity, but it goes beyond those identity markers as well. When we talk about culture, we are referring to belief system, values, and behavior that support a particular ideology or social arrangement. The following are various aspects of our individual identity that we use to create membership in a shared cultural identity: race, ethnicity, nationality, gender, sexual orientation, and class. Culture guides language use, appropriate forms of dress, and views of the world. The concept is broad and encompasses many areas of society, such as the role of the family, the role of the individual, educational system, employment, and gender. Move on to the language. Among the most often cited barriers to conflict-free cross-cultural business communication is the use of different language. It is difficult to underestimate the importance that an understanding of linguistic difference plays in international business communication. Difficulties with language fall basically into three categories, which are gross translation problem, the problem in conveying subtle distinction from language to language, and culturally based variation among speakers of the same language. Attitude towards accent and dialects create barriers in international business communication. The view that a particular accent suggests loyalty or familiarity to a nation or region is widespread in many languages. The use of Parisian French in Quebec, of Mexican Spanish in Spain, or subcontinental Indian English in the United States are all noticeable and messages a lack of familiarity even if regional ties or tension in such nations as Italy, France, as Germany, among others, can be suggested by the dialect a native speaker uses. Next, among the most markedly varied dimensions of intercultural communication is nonverbal behavior. Knowledge of a culture conveyed through a person, say, represent only a portion of what that person has communicated. Much of nonverbal communication may be broken down into 6 areas, which are dress, kinesthesis or body language, oculosis or eye contact, haptic or touching behavior, prosemic or the use body of space, and paralanguage. Any one of these areas communicate significant information non-verbally in any given culture. One of the most apparent difference in the interpretation of dress. The message given by polished shoes, for instance, could easily be lost on a culture in which sandals are the standard footwear. Similarly, a woman's decision to wear her best suit would be lost in a culture in which no women wear business suits.
Almost paradise until